Hello grade 11s. A table of questions and the site plan of a proposed new dwelling which is not to scale has been given to us here on the left hand side, and then you have to complete the table below by neatly printing in the answers to the questions, which all refer to the accompanying drawing which you have here. If you examine this closely, you will find that there is some information here in terms of the site plan that shows on Earth 8 situated in Goodwood, surveyed on the 19th of the 2nd 2003, and that is the land surveyor's certificate here with all the side links which refers to A, B, C, D and E. Let's zoom in and look at the questions. So question number 1, how many new buildings have been proposed on the stand? So if we look closely, we will find a proposed new dwelling, we have a proposed new outbuilding, and we have a proposed new pool. Just keep in mind that the pool is not a building, so we only have 2 dwellings indicated. Question number 2, what is the stand number to the northeast? To answer that specific question, you have to look at this specific north direction symbol. So if you place that in the middle here, you will find that north is at the top. This is south. On this side we have west, and that we have east. So if you look at in between the north and the east, you are going to find this earth number 9, which is going to be your answer. So stand earth number 9 is going to be the answer to number 2. Question number 3, what is the scale of the drawing? And we will find that answer right here. It says site plan scale 1:250, and that's what you're going to put in there. If you look at number 4, on what date was the site surveyed? You will find that specific answer right here on top where the information is given, surveyed on the 19th of the 2nd 2009, and that's the 19th of February 2009. If you look at the next question, number 5, what must the building contractor place around the new pool? So if you're going to go across, you will find that there should be new paving placed around that specific proposed pool. If you go to number 6, what street runs alongside the southwestern boundary? If you go to the opposite side and you look at your direction, remember south is at the bottom here, and your west is going to be on that side, so that is going to be this area that you will find here. That is 6th Avenue, which you will have as an answer to question number 6. Number 7, for what purpose has the municipality reserved the stand behind the property? So if you go and find the stand behind the property, you will find that there are roads that run alongside the specific site, which is 6th Avenue and Bobap Street, and you will have an earth on your right hand side, and then of course the specific area behind the stand is reserved for a green belt, which is part of the municipal land. So a green belt would be your answer. Number 8, what is the distance from the municipal boundary line on 6th Avenue to the proposed new dwelling? And that's going to be the distance from the municipal boundary, which is this dark line that you will see here. Remember, that is the start of the road. This is the pavement. So from this line here until that line, which is the proposed new dwelling, and that is going to be 2.5 meters or 2,500, which is the distance between the building line and the boundary line. How many inspection eyes are there? So we're going to look at the abbreviation IEs. So you're going to count them. It starts here 1, 2, 3, and it goes here 4 and 5. So there are 5 inspection eyes on this particular stand. If you go to number 10, name the feature at 1. So if you look at number 1, That feature that shows 3,362 is situated at C, and that is referred as a corner height. Number 11, what does the line at 2 indicate? So if you look at the line here, that line is called the boundary line, which is going right around the site or stand. If you look at number 12, what is the feature at 3? So if you look at the feature, this is a proposed new outbuilding. So that is the feature that we have there. Number 13, what does the line at 4 indicate? It refers to this line here, and that line is linked to all the REs and IEs, so that is a sewer line or a sewage line or a sewage pipe. If you look at number 14, name the feature at 5. Number feature at 5 is an MH, as it is inside the property. This is outside the property, but in both cases it resembles a manhole, which is a drain. If you look at number 15, name the feature at 6. So here we have 6. If you move up, that is a north point. If you look at number 16, determine in meters the difference in height between corner C and corner E on the stand. So you're going to find on here corner E and corner C, which is on this side here. Corner E and corner C. Here we have 3,362. Here we have 3,360. And the difference between the two is 2 meters. And that is what your answer is going to be at number 16. Number 17, determine in meters the total length of the stand boundary facing the road. So if you go to this side, so what you need to determine would be all the boundary lengths that actually face roads. So it's not going to be this side at the back here. It's not going to be that side over there. In fact, it's going to be running from D to E. That length that we have here, DE, AE, and it's going to be AB. So what you need to do is you need to go to AB, which is 26,500, 26 meters 500, or you can type into your calculator 26,5, and then you're going to type in AE, which is going to be, or EA, which is 10 meters 607, that is 10.607, and then we need to find DE. So if you look at DE, DE is 19.500 or 19.5, and we will have an answer of 56,607. 56,607. Number 18, the side of the new dwelling that faces Bobat Street will be called which elevation? If you go to the side which faces Bobat Street, which is AB, this side that you will see over here, and if you analyze the direction symbol saying that's north, this is south here, this is west here, and that is east. So it's in between here, in between the north and the west. So this side is going to be northwest. So that is going to be your northwest elevation that we are looking at. Number 19, determine the perimeter of the stand in meters. All you have to do here is you're going to take all the dimensions of the length here, 26.5 plus 27 plus 34 plus 19.5 plus 10.607. So all of these added, but remember the comma is in that space here, and you will have an answer of 117,607. 117,607. And the last question, number 20, determine the total area of the stand in meters. So what you need to look at is the shape of the stand. So just to give you an analysis of what we are going to do in terms of working out the entire area of the stand is, you know that there is a corner that has been cut off, so we're going to fill that corner first. And if we fill that corner, you're going to find that there is a triangle formulating here. So once that triangle is filled up here, we will have a rectangular shape, and you will have two long sides and two shorter sides. And now you are going to work out the entire rectangular shape, including this triangle here to that imaginary point. And for that, you're going to say BC times CD, which is going to be 27, which is that length over there, times 34, which is this length over here, and that's going to give us 918 meters square. So you have 918, which is the entire area, including this imaginary part here of your site. And then you have to subtract this imaginary triangle here, which is half base times height, 0.5, which is half, times 7.5 times 7.5, which is 7.5 and 7.5, and times 0.5. That gives us 56.25, and you have to subtract that 56.25 from the 918, and your answer will be 861.75. 861.75. 861.75. Grade 11s, that concludes our analytical question. Please make sure that you have filled in all the answers to the respective questions.